So this is our current board and train Molly. She's in our 5-week program. And she's on a slop mill in case it's raining, it's too cold. We exercise the dog first before we take him out. In our 5-week program, the first week we have to build a relationship. The second week, the dog has to start working for food and find advantages and disadvantages in the behaviors. We want more sit, more down, more recall. We want the dog to be good in the kennel. We want the dog to know place command. We want the dog to walk off leash and on leash. Now, for the sit, we want the dog to hold the behavior of sit. So in this exercise, I'm asking Molly to sit. She's on a leash, but technically off leash. And I want to build a hope that if I tell you sit, I may come back to you and ask you to do something else, or I may recall you. This builds the dog's concentration for obedience training. And we're working in positive reinforcement. We're using a clicker, and I'm going to clicker recall her to come to me. Now it's going to be, I want the same behaviors for down. If I tell you down, I want you to hold the behavior of down and don't move. And I want to build a love for this relationship. So here we have the dog doing a down and holding the position of down. And instead of me walking back to her, I decide to click a recall just to spice up the obedience training and have the dog thinking. And Molly's doing a wonderful job of that. Then she gets her pets, she gets her rewards, she gets her existential food. Now it's going to be, I want to work on healing with the dog. So we're working on a flip heel. I step back, the dog flips, we walk forward, I stop, the dog does a sit, and I rinse and repeat. Deep practice and repetitions. So this will build loose leash walking where the dog is not pulling me and finds an advantage that if I move, the dog moves. If I stop, the dog will stop and sit and get rewarded. Then we're going to introduce distractions. So the dog has to hold the down in distractions. And here in my lobby, we have the worker working, and she has to hold the position no matter what he's doing. Whether his keys are going, whether he's writing on a board, whether he's walking back and forth, she can't jump on him. She can't break the command, nothing like that. So this is what deep practice and repetitions is about, and this is what a lot of households don't do. Questions and discussions are always welcome. This is how we do our board and trains. Practice under sufficient distractions. This is Dog Trainer Rob. Any questions, leave them in the comments section.